They played more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, Coach Elliott told me before the game, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today.
And the Tar Heels will kick off first, and here we go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. Inside, it's Davis. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Here's a Heath. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Scanning the field, it's Hogan. Complete. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Finds his man, it's Robinson.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Running inside, it's Davis. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Cavaliers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Reads it, fires complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Final play of the quarter coming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Right back to the well. There's a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Quick completion to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense.
Caught, and he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Going to the ground. Nice move there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Touchdown, Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to Davis. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Hogan. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most...
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. Could be an alley. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. The play action fake. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that can make the difference. That picks.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll ride Davis here. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Hogan. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Davis. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Looking to throw, it's Hogan. Stepping to the right. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
After that incomplete.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well stick with him. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play. This edition of the South's oldest rivalry is steeped in cavalier attitude as Virginia takes down North Carolina. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is...
And the Cavaliers ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all. The Cavaliers offense will now get its first chance with the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Back to pass, it's Hogan. Under fire. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Davis. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Robinson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to Davis. There's some room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
To the air, it's Hogan. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the draw, it's Kelly. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Hunt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Hogan. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged on the outside, it's Robinson. Finally, they get him out of bounds, and what a big pickup there as they get the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Off play action. Buys a little extra time. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller, you're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hogan. Makes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A lot of times you see
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The offense changing the play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
To the air on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hogan. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. Got a man, it's Robinson. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback...
Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Cavaliers line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that
play. This time it's complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cavaliers are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's Hogan. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Davis. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Finds a man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That's his 3rd touchdown pass. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The keeper on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride Davis here. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, a big key for this defense coming.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finding some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the 1st down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a man, it's Hogan. Unloads to the wideout. And he fired it to the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39, it's 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Could not make his way to... Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field. And their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Demon Deacons headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will get first crack at it today. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires on the move. And they're not on the same page there.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
And I really like the decision-making of the quarterback right there. And you're probably going, well, I know the running back. He's the one who made the catch and got the big gain, got the first down. But I like the way he saw the matchup, understanding I got speed over the middle of the field. I got the matchup I want. He runs the angle route, delivers the football, and they get the big play.
Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Robinson. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 10-yard line, is shoved out of bounds at the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Cavaliers! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give to Davis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Hogan. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And the Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback.
Touchdown, Virginia! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Lets it fly. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hogan. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to pass on second down. Now improvising. Got a man. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking long. Pass is knocked away, incomplete, and how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground?
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to pass. It's Hogan. Steps away to find some room. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with the Navy midshipmen taking on the number 5 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the midshipmen able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Back to pass. It's Hogan. Rushes on him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3. They'll ride Davis here. Might have a chance. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The run inside. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. This time he wants to throw. Buys a little time. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hogan. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And we're starting to see these so much more on the regular. Just so many freaks out wide now, but watch the receiver. He goes up. He don't need to. One is good enough. He's that good. Nice snag. Pulls it in for the touchdown.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to Davis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Davis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Moving away from pressure. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Virginia. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to him on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Cavaliers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. So Virginia's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They'll ride Davis here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Wants to throw. It's Hogan. Looking for space to the left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And here's a good lesson for a lot of young receivers out there watching this game. You got to create separation against man-to-man coverage. You got to run away from the defender and come back to the football. That's what that receiver did on that play.
The run inside. It's Davis. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit.
Looking for the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Hogan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Quarterback never saw.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it down the field. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Virginia.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Under fire. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And a quick pass to the left. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Running inside. It's Davis. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Off play action on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Hogan. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he fights his... This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge...
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick step and go. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Virginia! A great catch and run for 6. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking...
So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Pulls and fires complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Now the Cardinal decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.